Hey, girls. Okay. I'm getting corny on you guys. Okay. For really, though. I'm so happy to see you guys on tonight. And oh my gosh, can we please welcome back the beautiful Heather Till? I have not seen her gorgeous face in so long. Oh my gosh, honey, it's so good to see you on here. I'm so excited. Anyways, you just made my evening. But each and every one of you guys are here for a purpose, and I'm so happy that you guys are on tonight. And do you guys know it's the first team call of 2018? Have you guys wrote 2017 yet? I mean, I'm probably gonna do that into like June. I'm not even gonna lie. But so here's the thing. Last week we had a team call for those of you that were on about how to make success or how to be successful in 2018. So I kind of thought I would piggyback that off with a motivational call, okay? For those of you that have been around longer than 6 months, you know my jam used to be motivational calls. Before I really got into training, like the things that we probably need to know as a coach, I just gave motivational talks. Like that was my jam, that's all I did. But then I realized you guys needed more than just some cheerleading Vicki. You needed some actual training, so that's why I started incorporating some training. But I think we need to get back to some love, some cheerleading, some motivation to kick off 2018. And that's what you guys are going to get tonight. So I'm sorry, you're not going to get tough love, Vicki. Okay, maybe you'll get a little bit. But you're going to get a lot of motivation to help you with momentum tonight. What is our 2018 hashtag? That is a very good question. And I think that's something that we can collaborate together. And maybe something from this team call will maybe trigger an idea or two from you guys. But I love that Christina just asked that question because we do need a 2018 hashtag for everyone on here, for everyone that wants to commit full force in their business, in their own personal wellness. We should have something that we can join together when we're posting on Instagram and when we post on Facebook. Yes, hashtags don't mean a damn thing on Facebook, but it's still fun to use, and it's still like you could click it and you could see all your girls on there that are along the journey too. So I'm going to try to keep it PG tonight because my son wanted to hang out with mom in her office while I hosted a team call, and he doesn't have headphones on. So I'm going to like say letters instead of, words, just in case I get a little too amped up here. So bear with me. Okay. So it's the beginning of the year. Your year is going to go how you want it, right? So how many of you, stop chewing, Gage, get her, she's chewing on the doorstop. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have like a toddler dog, literally a toddler dog. When you tell your toddler, stop putting everything in your mouth, that's what she's doing. So I don't know about you guys, but 2017 and 2016, I started, and I know I said this before, but I'm like, this is going to be my year. This is going to be my year. And then that did not happen. Like, I didn't feel like it was my year. I didn't feel like either one of those, like a combined, neither one was my year. But I'm reading The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. She's freaking phenomenal. If you guys haven't checked her out, please do yourself a favor, not even just me, but do yourself a favor and read one of her books, Spirit Junkie, May Cause Miracles, anything. But she's fabulous. But she's like ingrained in my brain right now. And everything that I'm reading is like, oh my God, you're so true. Like, I've read these things before, and I'm sure I've said this before, or I've posted on social media before, but we all know that if you're not ready to hear it, it's not going to sink in, right? So she was saying, like, everything that you want in your life, yeah, she's your woman crush every day, but everything that you have in your life right now, you've manifested. Basically, the good and the bad that you have in your life right now, you've manifested. So if you take a look at 2017 as a whole, and you're like, holy ish, that year sucked. Well, guess what, babe? I'm sorry to tell you, but you manifested that. You put that stuff in your life, right? And it's a really hard thing to swallow. And let me tell you, like, that was something I wasn't willing to accept for a long time. Like, what do you mean I put this? Like, people are like, what do you mean I put this debt in my life? What do you mean I put this unhealthy relationship in my life? What do you mean I put this, job sucking career in my life? Like, what do you mean? I mean what I mean. So here's the thing. Going into 2018, you can say it's going to be your year. You can say you're going to make an income. You're going to build your business. You're going to reach your goal weight. You're going to build healthy, strong, amazing relationships. You're going to go above and beyond to your wildest dreams, right? You could believe it. And guess what? You can achieve it. If you want to be successful in any area of your life, you can be. Like I said, whether it's business, your health, your relationships, you got to say and think that you are successful. Because what you think about, you manifest. You are the creator of your own destiny. I know you guys have seen that Pinterest post or that quote posted on Instagram or Facebook. You're the creator of your own destiny. What does that mean? It means that when we have thoughts, good or bad, they become our actions. Think about that. Our thoughts become our actions. The things that we do to move forward. And our actions become a reality. Now, this goes both ways, guys. It goes, if you have a lack of mentality, right? Your actions are going to be in conjunction with your lack of mentality. And guess what your reality is going to be? You're going to have nothing to show for. You're going to have nothing but lack in your life. Well, the same thing goes with abundance. If you have an abundant mentality, your actions are going to speak loudly, right? Your vibration is going to be at this frequency that's through the roof, and the universe is going to make your reality an abundance. You are going to become abundant in all areas of your life. We have two choices, what we choose to focus on. We could choose to focus on the good, which is love, or we could choose to focus on the bad, which is fear-based. And I know I've talked about this about a year ago. Like, we have two emotions that we react and that we act from, and that's love-based and fear-based.
Maxie!
And what you choose to do is completely up to you. Give her her bone, her Nyla bone, please. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So if you have if you have a lack mentality, all you will get is lack of inviting. Oh my gosh, I'm inviting. I'm not getting anyone to say yes, or I don't know how to invite. You'll have lack of progress. Oh my gosh, I've been busting my butt with 21-day fix, and I can't stick to the meal plan, and I'm not losing weight. All I'm doing is gaining weight. You'll have lack of traction with consistency, with your personal development, with everything. Income, everything, you name it. The same thing goes with abundance. If you have an abundance mentality, the same works for you. But instead of it working against you, it's working for you. Do you realize that? Do you realize how much effort it takes to think of or to have the lack of mentality? It takes the same exact effort to have an abundance mentality. But yet, more often than not, we choose the lack of mentality. That does not make any sense to me, right? Does that make sense to you guys? Like, who has had the lack of mentality and is done having the lack of mentality? Because I know I'm not the only one. Okay. Well, good. And we think, like, we get into this funk and we think there's no way out, right? We've all been in, I said funk, baby. No, that's not what I mean. I said funk, like a hole. Jeez Louise, criticizing Carl over here. We get into this funk, this pit of despair, and we feel like there's no way out, right? We're stuck between a rock and a hard place, whether it's debt or a relationship or a career or housing or anything. And we think there's nothing that can help me. My health is going through like the rock or through the ringer. Everything's falling apart. The more you focus on, the deeper in that hole you get. We've all been there. We've all been there. If you say you haven't, you're lying. But then all of a sudden, something happens. Something happens and things change. A miracle happens. And I'm going to tell you, for example, how silly it could be. I put my house on the market August 9th. Okay, the market was going so good all summer. Houses were going like 4 or 5 days on the market they were selling. Okay, August 9th, I put my house on sale. All of a sudden, I was like, my house is going to sell, my house is going to sell, my house is going to sell. We had people come in to take a look at my house 3 days after it sold, or 3 days after it went on the market. And then I turned them away because there was a problem with the loan and all this stuff. Anyways, we countered, they didn't counter back. So All my mentality was lack of mentality. Oh my gosh, now my house is not going to sell. I should have just accepted their counteroffer. And all this stuff in my head, right? My house is not going to sell. My house is not going to sell. My house is not worth it. All this stuff. My house sat on the market for 2.5 months. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like we just redid the floors. We just redid the roof. Like it's comparable to all the homes that are going for sale, that are selling a week and a half, 2 weeks. Then all of a sudden, I started writing down on my goal sheet every single morning in my miracle morning, I'm going to sell my house to the perfect family this month. I'm going to sell my house to the perfect family this month. Guess what? We got an offer and I sold my house. I mean, how silly that is. But people are like, your house just miraculously up and sold. I'm like, no, my mentality, my thoughts miraculously changed, which helped sell my house. The things in our life come and go based on our thoughts and our beliefs. It's the craziest thing, and I will preach it till the day I die. If you have not focused on that, you need to start retraining your thought process, because it's crazy the things that can become a reality just because you change your mindset. So let's start using our mindset to work for us, not against us. Everything we do on a daily basis either puts us closer to our goals or pushes us further away. Now, I don't know what your guys' goals are. The great thing about being a Beachbody coach is you can have any goal in the world and it's still the right goal. Like everyone could come on here, every single one of us, all 22 of us could have completely different goals. And they could be achievable goals. Everyone signs up as a Beachbody coach for a different reason. Everyone has different whys. Everyone has different lifestyles, different purposes, different passions. And you can run and you can be successful with that. You don't have to be cookie cutter this. You don't have to be cookie cutter that. You don't have to fit in a mold. Your goals don't have to fit in a mold. And that's the beautiful thing about being a Beachbody coach. Now, I want you guys to get real with us for a second, okay? There's 23 of us. I want you guys in the chat box to share what your biggest, and I don't want you to limit yourself here, what your biggest goal is in 2018. I'm talking about the thing that makes your palms sweaty, that makes you kind of like, oh, sick to your stomach. Yes, making $4,000 a month. That's an awesome goal, Jackie. Make 7 figures this year, Tracy. That's awesome. Afford my dream wedding. Yay, Allie. Woohoo. Make at least $3,500 a month. Awesome. What else? I want to see more, guys. To earn $5,000 a month. Make $1,500 a week. Do you guys see a lot of these goals are income-based? Yes, love the skin I'm in, Christina. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Go back to working part-time, Jill. Awesome. I want to read a couple more, and I'm going to start singing to you guys, which you don't want me to. Come on, share. I'm going to start calling on you guys that haven't shared. Reach out of my comfort zone to achieve my goals. Yes, Chelsea. Build a sustainable, profitable coaching practice. I love that, Heather. Reach my goal weight of 170 pounds, Alexis. Success Club consistently, Christine. These are all awesome. Make a 6-figure income. Yes, Deborah. These are all freaking awesome. I just realized that I'm done working for the man. So that's the other part of my goal. Yeah. Damn the man. Damn the man. We don't need to work for the man. Forget that guy. Who is the man anyway? We don't need to work for him. The beautiful thing is these are all freaking achievable, you guys. Who on here wrote their goal and immediately was like, oh my God, can I do it? Like you like hesitated or like started doubting yourself. Pay off student loans. Awesome, Brandy. Like it's weird. Like we come up with these goals, and I often see like when I'm face to face with someone, or if I'm on a Zoom with someone, and maybe you guys have had the same thing. Yeah, instantly have butterflies, right, Tracy? But you ask them like, if there was no amount of income, or if there was no amount of cost, what would you do? If you had all the money in the world, what would you do? Now, would you do that anyways? If you got paid, if you got minimum wage? If you're a Beachbody coach, how much would you want to make? How much would you be able to make to walk away from this dead-end job, or pull your husband away from work, or start working part-time, or earn six figures, or whatever? When you ask someone to go big and above and beyond, and to go over their limits, the first thing most people do is they hesitate. Because there's still an inkling, if not a big chunk, of doubt in our minds. Like, am I able to do that? When I signed up as a Beachbody coach, I didn't talk about the fact that I was a Beachbody coach for the first 30 days, or that I was even doing a program. Because I had nothing but doubt in my mind, 110% doubt in my mind, that everyone would think I was a laughingstock. Here's this girl sharing her post-workout selfies, trying to be inspirational. This is like the thought in my mind. Then day 30 came, and I shredded that muffin top from Turbo Fire, and I was like, I need to share this. I need to share this. Yes, I wanted to puke in my mouth when I shared that photo. But after that, it was all downhill. Yes, I still have doubt. Yes, there's times where I'm like, am I even meant to be a coach? Like, am I a good enough leader for my team? Do I help them succeed? Am I meant to do this? Should I go back to work? There's still thoughts in my mind that come up, and they try to eat at me. But you know what we got to do? We got to shut those thoughts up, because they don't mean a thing. That's our ego trying to hold us down. And what we need to do is listen to our heart and fly. So if at all you hesitated, or you immediately doubted that your goal was possible, I want you to throw that doubt and that fear out the window. Because remember, we have two choices. We could lead with love, let love guide us, or we could lead with fear and let fear guide us. And I'm done with fear. That was so last year. But literally though. Okay. So I want you guys to do yourself a favor. I want each and every one of you. Yeah, there's our hashtag, Missy. I'm not going to say it out loud because little man's in the room. He already thought I said that word. But I want you guys to do yourself a favor. Right now, in front of all 22 other women and every other person watching this recording, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. This is not a New Year's resolution. The difference, because you don't give up on a commitment. Because I know y'all, just like me, have made New Year's resolutions. Come February, March, April, that shit goes out the window. Sorry. Stuff. Stuff.
Not stuff.
Stuff.
Not stuff.
A commitment
Yes.
is something that you're dedicated to. Something that you feel in your belly every single day that you want to work towards. Even if you're having a bad day, even if you're busy, even if you start having doubt, a commitment is something you do not give up on. This is your time to be great, to do great, to go beyond the limits you have once set for yourself. You have the building blocks in place. Everything that you need to be a successful coach, it's all in the Misfit University. It's all in the Coach Online office. You have a plethora of support, of community, of girls that are your ride or die, that have your back. You have everything that you need to be successful. But what you need is to put in the actions every day to help you get there. And when you have that commitment, it will happen. It will happen. If something is uber important to you, you need to make it a priority. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You know, I sat there tonight and I was posting my Transformation Tuesday photo. And I was looking at my before photo and I was like, who was this girl? And I sat and I thought about all the excuses I used to tell myself. You know, I would buy all sorts of home products and MetaFast this and what was that? No, some pill, hydro something that made you lose weight and made you all jittery and stuff. Lipozene. I bought all these stupid pills, all this stupid stuff that was quick fixes because, yeah, something like that. And I was like, why didn't I ever lose weight? Why did my weight only go up? Because I was afraid and I let my excuses get the best of me. All I remember, hydroxycut. That's it, hydroxycut. But all I remember is telling myself excuses over and over again. Oh, I can't lose weight anyways. I have hypothyroidism. Oh, I can't lose weight because I have this. Oh, I'm never going to reach my goals. I'm always meant to be the bigger friend. Oh, this. Oh, that. I had all these excuses which prevented me from getting anywhere. And I sat there trying to make this post and it made me sick to my stomach because I often hear so many amazing people, not even coaches, people in real life and online, and I see it everywhere. People make excuses all the time because they're fear-based. They're fear-led. And it made me hurt for a minute, like thinking for the longest time, for years, it was excuses. For years. I've lost years of my life because of excuses. And there's people out there right now that are losing years of their life because of excuses. Because they're afraid. They're afraid to move forward. They're afraid to be successful. They're afraid to fail. Everyone has excuses. Yeah, every life you can have an excuse. This could prevent you from doing this. This can stop you. This. But there has to be a time in your life where you're done letting excuses hold you back and run your life. This is your life. You have the steering wheel. You have the cruise control. You have the reins. You have whatever you want to call it. You are in control. Drop those excuses off at the back door. Let the postman come pick them up and take them away. Because we're done with them. So, no more procrastinating. No more doubting. No more doubting your greatness. No more watching it happen for other people. This is your time. It is your time to be unstoppable. It is your time to reach your goals. And it is your time to live the life that you are meant to live. You guys are amazing. Each and every single one of you are capable of achieving your goals, regardless of where you came from, regardless of what your environment is now, regardless of your education, regardless of your skills. You can reach your goals. You can achieve the unattainable. And you can share that with other people and give them hope. Empower them to light that fire in their belly and run with it. You guys have so much amazingness in yourself. I am so lucky to have a team of such incredible, phenomenal women. You all have your own spunk about you. Some of you are quiet, some of you are loud. Some of you are shy, some of you are super outgoing. Some of you are my owls who will get me on my toes when I'm lacking in systems and schedules and all this. And some of you are there like running with me as a peacock. Like each and every one of you has so much to offer.
Jeez, man.
Did I say something bad? I don't know.
Not you. Someone's killing me in this game.
Oh.
We're not supposed to kill each other.
Okay.
We're supposed to kill a giant dinosaur.
Supposed to kill a giant dinosaur. Got it. Okay. But each and every one of you is so beautiful and so different in your own ways. You have to let that shine. You have to stop being afraid. Put yourself out there and run. Do the things that scare you, because what's going to happen? If you fail, so what? Get up and try again the next day. And keep trying and don't stop. Because if your goals are important to you, you need to make that baby a priority no matter what. Because we all know nothing worth having comes easy, right? Nothing worth having comes easy, because if it did, you wouldn't think it was worth it anyways. You'd be like, oh, okay, I don't need that, okay. I got like a backup singer here. But I want 2018 to be amazing for you guys. I want it to be a year where you're like, oh my gosh, I gave it my all. I don't regret a dang thing. And I achieved what I wanted. I want going into 2019 to be like, oh my gosh, you guys, do you remember this time last year where we got on this call? Shh. Yes, baby.
What?
So hypocritical. Or so critical, not hypocritical, so critical. But I want us to look back at this, baby.
What?
Do you want to come host the call?
Nope, I'm just saying it doesn't 2019 yet.
I know it's not 2019. If you let me finish, you'd understand where I was going. Like I was saying, when we're in 2019, we'd look back at this call, the beginning of 2018, and we'd be like, oh my gosh, look at the goal I set for myself and look at what I achieved because I committed, because I dropped my excuses, because I am now leading with love and letting that fear base go. I'm going to give you smooches on camera in front of everybody if you don't stop.
I'll break your
Oh, yes, Katrina, I'm committed. So I want to see you unmute yourself, or I want to see you post in the chat box that you're committed.
I'm committed.
Yeah, Missy.
I'm committed.
Yeah.
I'm committed.
Yay. Committed AF. Oh.
You know what I mean?
As friends. Yes, Heather. Yes, Tracy. You guys. Yes. Yeah, yay. Oh my gosh. I love this. Yay, Connie. Yay, Deborah. But like actually committed, not like I normally would say. Good being honest, Katrina. I love it. Okay, so I have a little challenge for you guys tonight. Let's see what time it is. So it's 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. It may be a little late if you're on the East Coast, but if your brain is not full of mush like mine would be at 10 p.m., I want you guys to do a post tonight and talk about commitment and what it means to you and where it's going to get you. And then every day when you wake up in the morning, I want you to tell yourself, I am committed, followed by what your goal is. I am committed to reaching my goal of, I am committed to, you need to tell yourself that every single day. When doubt starts sinking in, I want you to turn that into love. Bless and release that fear. Let it go away. Bless and release any doubt that comes into your head. Focus on the love. Focus on the things that you need to do every single day. Katrina's like dying laughing right now. I don't know what's going on. So, with that said, maybe, Christine, maybe your hashtag for 2018 could be committed Misfits in 2018. Is that too long? Committed Misfits. Committed in 2018. I don't know. See you at
Oh God.
I don't know. We'll have to think of something. I was doing the first letter of each committed AF. I like that one. I was just trying to incorporate our team name in it somehow. Maybe my brain has mush at 7 p.m. because I'm just getting Anyways. Well, I love each and every one of you. We're going to take a selfie. We'll figure out our hashtag. Maybe we can write a couple down and we could take a poll. A poll? Why does that sound like I'm saying it wrong? A poll. A poll?
Uh-huh.
A poll.
Oh.
My brain is mush. Okay. We're going to stop the recording. Thank you for watching the recording.